God of mercy and compassion, look with pity upon me. Father, let me call thee Father.
Good day, viewers. Today is Ash Wednesday, and it is the beginning of our Lenten season for the year 2023. The theme for our reflection today is remember you are dust, and to dust you shall return. If I may ask, when was the last time you heard this? Probably the last Ash Wednesday of 2022, or maybe if we are opportune at the burial of a loved one or somebody who is close to us. Of course, we are not comfortable when we hear this statement. And there are a number of reasons why we are not comfortable. One reason is that it reminds us that our life here is not eternal. It is different from what the world tells us. The other reason is why our churches are not full on every Sunday. The world offers us glamour. Yet, this statement tells us that we are finite. That one day, life shall end. The world wants us to think that we are incredibly beautiful, that we are wise, that we are well dressed. The world doesn't tell us that we are dust. Make no mistake though, this does not mean that we are not important to God or that we are insignificant. The opposite is the case. The only reason is this, that we are made in the image and the likeness of an immortal and all-knowing God. This God, the Bible tells us, is a jealous God. And it's a God who wants everybody to know him. He wants all people to come to him. So, at length, we are called home. We are called back to the promises we made at baptism. We are called back to God's ways. If we have ever found ourselves puzzled, lost, hurting, or in strange situations, the dust and the ashes that we put on our foreheads remind us that God is always there for us. There is something ironic at today's ceremony. There is something ironic about the season of Lent. We begin the season of Lent by putting ashes on ourselves, a visible death, a sign of the sin that is within us. We end Lent in the waters of baptism. We are cleansed. The ashes are washed off. We are made clean again, which is a sign of a new wholeness within us. My dear friends in Christ, these ashes that we put on our heads today, they are a public sign. It is visible to us. But less public are the changes that take place within us. The 40 days of our daily growing in faith and coming home to God. The ashes we put on our heads today remind us of painful truths about the world and what the world will want us not to remember. But only God drives sins away. This is done through Christ. This is done through his cross. My dear people of God, my dear friends, we are dust. We are also the image and likeness of God. This day, with death on our faces, we leave our churches in the company of our neighbors who are just like us. In 40 days' time, we will return. Our faces will be clean. A little soap and water takes care of that. That is easy. But more difficult is the challenge of Lent. Lent challenges us to purify ourselves. It challenges us to come home to God. I wish all of us a happy and a holy Lent. God bless you.